Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Summer and I'm a waxaholic, and today I have got week 2 of February empties to share with you guys. So this week we're going to change it up a little bit. Instead of just empties, I'm also going to do unempties. So this is just going to be what I've been warming. The reason why is because I was out of town for 3 days and did not finish as much as I wanted to. So I just wanted to include everything that I've warmed this week because it was really only like 4 or 5 days. So if you want to see everything I've been warming for the week of February 9th through the 16th, grab a snack, grab a drink, and let's chat wax. Okay, y'all, so let's start out with Scentsy. I have 3 Scentsy bars here to share, and they are all Bring Back My bars. So first empty is Woolly Slippers, and I warmed this in my open concept. I liked this on cold. I thought it was going to be like a love just based on the notes and the fact that it's like cozy lavender. And I'm sorry, I do not have the notes here, but I will hopefully pop them up on the screen as usual. So this smells okay on cold, but on warm, I felt like I liked it a lot more, really enjoyed it, and it truly is just like a cozy, comfy lavender scent. Very subtle though. This is not going to be like a super strong, sweet, cozy lavender. It's just very subtle in the background, like a calming down for the evening scent. I really liked it. Could it have been stronger? Sure, I would have loved it, but I also appreciate it for what it is. So maybe with some more cure time, my other bars will be stronger, but I really enjoyed this nonetheless. And it's not like a super herbal lavender to my nose. It's not a sweet lavender, more middle of the road, but I really liked this one and I put it in my club. So that is Woolly Slippers. Okay, next empty is Ode to Opulence. And I wasn't really sure about this one. I liked it okay on cold. And I kind of felt the same on warm. It smelled to me exactly the same. It's kind of just like a sweet berry sort of a scent. Almost like a berry body care, but it's very, very sweet. So while I liked this bar, it's not a love. It's not club worthy for me. I did enjoy it, but I don't really need more of it, if that makes sense. So liked it, but it wasn't a love. That is Ode to Opulence. And then my last Scentsy empty is Snuggle Up. And this one, I know a lot of people have compared it to Jammy Time, and I can definitely see that. To me, this is a little more, it's almost like a laundry leaning, a little bit powdery, but still smooth and cozy, kind of like a cashmere sweater sort of deal. But I really like it. And this was a powerhouse performer. I like it so much that I threw it in my club. I don't think this leans heavy laundry, but it kind of gives me those vibes. If you've smelled Snuggle Up, please let me know what you think of it down below. But I really liked it and I put it in my club. Very pretty, cozy scent. So that's all the Scentsy that I have to share with you guys. So if that's all you're here for, thank you so much for watching, but I hope you'll stick around for vendor. So the first one here is from Traverse City. This is Autumn Rain. I love this scent so much. Hay bales, fallen leaves, stacked wood, and crisp autumn air. So I did this when we were having kind of like a stormy day this week, and did it in my open concept as well as my bedroom. And this is such a beautiful scent. If you like rain, outdoorsy types of scents, this one is gorgeous. And it's just outdoorsy. It's very refreshing. And it's a really strong performer. I mean, this was a banger, you guys. It went all day and night in my open concept. And it's just beautiful. Definitely a repurchase. And I loved it so much. Almost finished the Spriddle, but I've got a few more pieces. I'll probably finish it in my bedroom, maybe even my office, hopefully soon, because I really hate just putting a little bit of wax back into my collection. So, you know, another rainy day and I'll finish this off. From Little Blue Coupe, I finished Buttermint Noel, Buttermint Vanilla Bean Noel, and Buttercream Frosting. Did this in my office and it was really pretty. It was just a really nice creamy mint and really enjoyed it. It was almost smelled like a sugared like candy cane smell. This is the mint that I really enjoy. Buttermint is more of a sweeter mint and then made even more sweet with the Vanilla Bean Noel and buttercream frosting. Did this on its own once and then I warmed it alongside Southbound Lavender Milk and Cookies. I put them in the same warmer together in my office, both of my office warmers. Put one lavender milk and cookies and one piece of Buttermint Noel. These did really, really well together. So it was just like lavender bakery with that sweet mint bakery, and loved it on its own, loved it together, did really well for me. And I don't know that I've ever purchased from Little Blue Coupe, but if I purchase from a new vendor and purchase from this vendor, I would definitely get this again. But I'm trying not to do any new vendors this year. So I didn't finish lavender milk and cookies, but the notes with this one are lavender, vanilla, fresh baked sugar cookies, and sweetened sugar milk. And Southbound does lavender so well. I love her lavender blends. And this one is a beautiful one. And her milk and cookies is very good. It blends great with the lavender. It's not sour at all. It's just a really nice, sweet lavender bakery. So, so good. And then also from Southbound, I finished a clamshell and snowdrop cake. This is one of my absolute favorites from Southbound. This is lush snow cake type. And I found a lot of vendors do not have this oil. She's the only one that I've ever seen it offered from. Almond, rose, benzoin, cassis, and black currant. And if you've ever smelled snow cake from Lush, this is spot on. This was the first time I ever tried this scent, was a clamshell, and then I begged Rachel to offer it in a pre-order, and she did. So I got 5 bakery bags of it, and I'm not even mad about it, you guys. This scent is very hard to describe. It's very sweet from the almond, the cassis black currant. It's a sweet scent, but it's also resinous from that benzoin. And then rose, don't let the rose scare you. It just kind of adds a little hint of floral, but it doesn't lean rose to me. Honestly, if you didn't tell me rose was in here, I would never even know it. But it's kind of just like a sweet, woodsy, perfumey sort of a scent. It's very unique. It's gorgeous. I know Natalie tried this and she liked it, and she doesn't like black currant. So don't let that scare you. It smells divine. I love it so much, and it is such a banger. Then from Candles from the Keeping Room, I finished a sample in Earl Grey and Apple. This was given to me as a freebie in one of my D-Stash purchases. I want to say it was from Carly. I think it was from Carly. I can't remember. It was either Carly or Christy. But I love Earl Grey. I love apple. I warmed this in my office. I cut it in half. It did really well. It was a beautiful scent. Is there a Bath and Body Works that's like tea and apple? I can't remember. But this reminded me so much of something. Couldn't put my finger on it, but I really enjoyed it. So that was gorgeous. Earl Grey and apple. Next, I finished Winter Nights by the Fire from Rose Girls. Rice Krispie Treats, Lavender Marshmallow, Bath & Body Works type, cedar, and charred wood. Y'all know I'm always here for a lavender scent any time of day, any time of year. And this one was really good. The Rice Krispie Treats really intrigued me. So to me, it was just kind of like an added sweetness to the lavender marshmallow, which to me, lavender marshmallow is a creamy, almost body care vibes. And then you get the cedar and the charred wood. But the combination of all of the scents works really well. And I was actually pleasantly surprised how much I loved this on warm. It threw really well. I did this in my office, 2 little squares in each warmer, and it performed beautifully, and I would definitely buy this again. It was really, really fun and unique. I don't think I've ever had lavender with Rice Krispie Treats and wood together, but it was a great combination. And then I warmed Melting Memories Lavender Dreams. I have never warmed anything from Melting Memories. This is a Canadian company, and I've just never ordered. I feel like with the conversion rates, I think the prices and then the shipping prices kind of deterred me. And also because I'm trying not to purchase new vendors this year. But this was so kindly gifted to me from my friend Erin, who lives in Canada. Okay, let me just shout out Erin for not only sending me this, she sent me another Melting Memories that I'm warming this week. I've got it pulled. But this was so good. And y'all, I don't know the notes of this Lavender Dreams, but it performed so well in my bedroom. Would definitely repurchase it. It was a beautiful, soft, soothing lavender scent, and it threw really well. So I loved it. Erin, if you're watching, thank you so much for sending me this. I've always wanted to try her wax. And also, while I'm here, I wanted to shout out Erin. She saw my in search of, like my desperately in search of post on one of the D-Stash groups on Facebook. And November Rain didn't make it to this past Teddy Bees pre-order, and I was so devastated. And so I was like, hey, if anybody has any, I would love it. Please let me know. And she messaged me and she was like, hey, I have most of a loaf of November Rain and it's just not for me. I would love to send it to you. She would not take payment for it. Erin is so incredibly kind. This literally made my entire day, my entire year. Just the kindness of her. And it's so beautiful, and I'm so appreciative. And so she sent me this loaf of November Rain. Erin, thank you so much. I will never forget it. And I just appreciate your kindness so, so much. And I will think of you every time I warm this. So I haven't warmed any yet, but I can't wait to. And Erin, you're just the sweetest person. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, and then next up, I warmed most of a brittle of Knowles Farm Scents Campfire Confection. Love this one so, so much. This is sugar cookie dough bread and campfire marshmallow. I love Travis's sugar cookie dough bread. It is just the most beautiful bakery. And then blended with the campfire marshmallow. I love campfire marshmallow with literally anything, but something about this is just so cozy. It's like a sweet bakery, and then you get that smooth, creamy, a little bit smoky campfire marshmallow. I did this in my open concept and it went forever. Such a strong performer, such a beautiful scent. I'm pretty sure I have a loaf of this, but y'all know I went for the brittle so I didn't have to chop it. But I'm so happy that I have more of it, and I will always repurchase this scent. I feel like anything with Travis's sugar cookie dough bread is just a winner. And this one is gorgeous. If you've never tried it, you should definitely pick it up. Then I have a couple from L3. First, I have Palo Santo Vanilla Balsam and Mallow Fluff. This was sent to me in the D-Stash. I want to say it was from Carly. Gosh, I can't remember, but I think it was from Carly. And I smelled this and I was like, yep, this is right up my alley. I love vanilla balsam. I love Palo Santo, specifically L3s. And then I love marshmallow, of course. It's a really nice, sweet, creamy tree scent, and I'm here for it. Great performer. Loved it. Would definitely repurchase it. Vanilla balsam is everything. And L3's got a beautiful Palo Santo. And then here's another one. I'm pretty sure this was from Carly. Why can't I remember? Is it from Carly or Christy? One of them. So if you're watching, thank you so, so much. This is strawberry rhubarb pie crust. I am not a rhubarb fan, you guys. Something about it is just a little too tart, too tangy. Not really sure, but it just wasn't my cup of tea. But I was just in the mood for strawberry, and I love pie crust. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to try this. So I did. And y'all, I don't know if it's just the strawberry with the rhubarb, if it's just the way they blended it. I really liked this. It was a great performer. It was kind of like a fresh picked strawberry with that tanginess from the rhubarb. It was really beautiful, and I would buy this again. I enjoyed it that much. This combo specifically is great, and I liked it. So maybe I'm turning into a rhubarb person. I know Shijo really likes rhubarb, And she's one of the only people I know that like really, really love it. And I'm pretty sure she likes it from L3. So yeah, I can see why. It's really pretty and it's not too much on warm. The strawberry and pie crust really come through and kind of cut that tartness a little bit. But yeah, that was so good. And then I've got a few from Teddy Bees that I didn't finish, but I did finish one. And I finished a souffle of browned butter and praline, a blend of praline candy, vanilla cream, toasted pecans, melted butter, and the slightest warmth of cinnamon in the background. So y'all, I put off warming this one for a while because it kind of smelled soapy to me. And I know that some other people were kind of feeling the same way because somebody posted about it. And I was like, yeah, it's kind of does have that soapy feel on cold. And it 100% does. And I just thought that was so bizarre. But I reached for it and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to try it. I'm trying to warm Teddy Bees because I love it. And I'm trying to stop hoarding it. I have so much of it. And also to make room because I went feral on this last pre-order. I mean, no one's surprised. But y'all, this turned out to be so beautiful on warm. Teddy Bees wax really does change with cure time, you guys. This was gorgeous. I loved it so much. It does still smell sweet, kind of like it does on cold, but the soapiness, I didn't get that at all. I just got a really nice, sweet, creamy bakery scent. And it was so good. I think I have another souffle of it possibly. And definitely looking forward to warming it again. I really enjoyed it way more than I thought I would. Then I warmed Bakery in Lease. And so I had a little bit of a souffle and then I warmed about half of this one. And so I did it in my open concept. So I've got probably about a third of a souffle left. Brown sugar, caramel, powdered sugar, bakery dough, sugared musk, and bottom notes of sweet woods. So y'all, I didn't really like love this one on cold when I smelled it. I think it just wasn't what I expected. And it's, to me, you definitely get those sweet woods. But y'all, when this warms, it's a sweet, sweet, woodsy scent. And then that bakery as a base. This is gorgeous. And it threw. It was a very strong performer in my open concept. For a bakery scent specifically, it did so well. This one's from October of 23. This did so well. And now I'm just like, I need more of this. Like, I don't know if I have any more. I think this might be my last souffle. And if so, I'm going to be panicking because this is absolutely stunning. It's beautiful. It's unique. And I need more of it. Bakery and Lease. I did coffee and pastries in my office. This I got in a D-stash. I think it was just an RTS scent. And I think it went really fast because she didn't pour that many of them. This is vanilla cream, caramel, sugar, flaky pastries with notes of coffee. So this was poured November of 24. Lucked up and got it in a D-stash from a friend. And y'all, this is everything. I loved this on cold, mainly because it's 50-50 bakery with the coffee. The coffee doesn't take over the blend. It's very nice. It's very well blended. And to me, this coffee is similar, if not the same, to the one in A Beautiful Mess. It's more of the like perfumey, rich, full-bodied coffee, but it doesn't smell like a coffee you would drink. It smells more like coffee body care, if that makes sense. And so you get that coffee body care scent as like a base, and then you get the bakery, and so well done. This is still going in my office. I warmed it today. And it's still throwing just as strong as it was. Like I said, this was poured 3 months ago, November, and it's doing so well. It's a gorgeous scent. I would love for this to return. Tiffany does coffee so well, and it's just a beautiful scent. So coffee and pastries. Then I warmed my beloved Forbidden Forest for the first time. Well, I take that back. I think I warmed a sample of it, but this is the first time I warmed like, a chunk of it, and I did it in my bedrooms. And this is a blend Alexis and I did, and it got voted, and she poured it, and I'm obsessed with it. I know I'm biased, but it's so good, you guys. This is Pacific Northwest Winter, which is just a stunner of a scent on its own, with Vanilla Birch, Marshmallow Fireside, and Bonfire Bliss. So I did this in my bedroom, and I think my office also. And gosh, you guys, this one was poured July of 24. And I mean, this scent is everything. Great performer. It lasted all day long. I would say 16 hours. So good. The Bonfire Bliss, the Vanilla Birch, and the Marshmallow Fireside. I smelled all of the notes. I definitely got the Pacific Northwest Winter, but it didn't really take over. I feel like Tiffany did a great job with the oils and them not competing. You could really smell all of them. It was just a beautiful, outdoorsy, woodsy, beautiful scent. And I'm so glad that I went ham and got so much of this blend, because this is like definitely like top 10, I would say, for me, especially on warm. It just did so well and just came alive. It was so beautiful. I'm so excited that it did so well. And I'm just so excited because, you know, this is our baby, Forbidden Forest. Love it, love it, love it. And then my last scent that I warmed this week was Vanilla Cream and Sweetbread. Warm sweetbread, granulated sugar, vanilla milk, and sweet cream. You guys, this smells, it's very, very sweet, creamy bakery. You definitely get the bread, and it is a sweet cream. It almost reminds me of like a milk and cookies without the cookies. If you sub in that bread for cookies and milk and cookies, it's that kind of a vibe. It's so good. It's very sweet and creamy with that bread. You get all of the notes, and y'all, this smells good. It smells good on cold. And I was just expecting this to not really throw. Vanilla-based bakery specifically doesn't throw always the best for me, especially without a lot of cure time. But y'all, this I did in my open concept, and this baby threw. I'd say it was a medium to strong performer, and it lasted all day. Gorgeous scent. It was smelled just the same on warm. I would say just stronger. And it's just the most beautiful scent. I know Ember said she has a scent memory of her grandma with this, and I love scent for that very reason. When you smell something and it takes you back to a moment in time that you never want to forget, it just immediately brings you there when you smell something. That is just the best. And so this scent is everything. I think she just did it in the pre-order, and I think I got a souffle. I don't think I got a whole ton of it because I already had some, but I may try to pick up more in the RTS, you guys, because this one, beautiful on its own, very creamy. Like I said, it's like milk and cookies, but more like a sweet bread and milk instead of the cookies. But I think, you know, beautiful on its own, but I think this would be gorgeous blended with things. Maybe some outdoorsy tree scents would be great, or even, of course, lavender. I blend everything with lavender. It would be great with like strawberry, blackberry, cherry. I mean, this would just be good with so many things. Maybe like beach nights would be great. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to getting more of this, not only to warm on its own, but to kind of maybe blend with some things. I think it would be a lot of fun. So that was Vanilla Cream and Sweetbread. And that is everything that I warmed this week. So let me know down below if we were twinning on any of these, if you've ever warmed any of them. Let me know what some of your favorite things were that you've warmed this week. Still haven't pulled a melting basket. I've kind of just been still flying by the seat of my pants and just going for whatever I'm in the mood for that day. It's been working well for me, and I hope to continue to warm through a lot more of my Teddy Bees, especially things that I've never warmed before. It's been a lot of fun to kind of rediscover these scents and fall back in love with them, and I've been pleasantly surprised by quite a few of them. So if you're still here at the end of this video, please leave me a fairy emoji at the bottom to let me know that you've made it this far. And thank you all so, so much for watching. Really appreciate all of your love and support on my videos. I read every comment. I try my best to respond. May not get to all of them, but please know I appreciate every single one of them. I appreciate you guys watching my videos. And I just love you guys in this community so, so much. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day, week, or weekend. Please don't forget to like and comment, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you all on my next video very soon. Bye.